So today is day number 23 of my second home build, and in this video we're going to be installing the siding, the windows, and the exterior doors. Let's get into the video. All right, so we're halfway through day number 1 of the siding, windows, and doors, and let's go check it out. So yesterday we got all of the siding material delivered. This is the actual siding. It's called James Hardie, not sponsored, wish they would, but James Hardie siding. It's a fiber cement siding, so it's not wood, it's not vinyl, it's fiber cement. Basically it's like cement, it doesn't catch on fire, super water resistant. You'll see later in the video, but I'm using a combination of this lap siding that's here on this wall, as well as a panel siding that comes in a big 4x8 sheet on another section of the house. So got the siding material here, as well as we got the OSB, 7/16 OSB for the wall sheathing. A lot of cheaper builders use like real inferior product there, like a cardboard style piece of shit wall sheathing. And I'm using 1/2-inch OSB. It'll make the house a little bit stronger. It's about 2 o'clock through day 1. It's supposed to only take 2 days to finish all of the siding and the cornice, the windows, and the doors. And we haven't made too much progress, to be honest, but as you can see, we've installed the wall sheeting that is behind this white underlayment. Then we installed the home wrap underlayment. Now the guys are installing the lap siding. They use this scaffolding system where they set the post on the ground, goes up, and they anchor it into the top of the house, and they use that foot pedestal. Idly. They use the foot pedestal to pump up each side of the scaffolding to raise them higher and higher so they can install the siding as they go up. So right now we got this side done. So as of right now, we just had half of that right side done, and on the back side looks like we got about half of it. It appears that they're going to install the bottom floor and then go up, finish all the siding, then go up to the top floor, put the sheeting, the paper, and the siding. So anyways, making progress. We probably got to speed it up to finish by the end of the day tomorrow. The exterior doors will be here soon. I'm sure they'll get those installed later today. And then tomorrow the window material is scheduled to arrive. Yeah, we're on track. It sounded like they wanted to. So these are the windows I'm installing. The manufacturer is Plygym. And one thing I decided to do on this build in comparison to my last build I installed, they're called black on white vinyl windows. That means black on the outside, white on the inside, and then the frame is vinyl. Whereas this time around, I'm installing black on black aluminum. So black on the outside, black on the inside, and then the frame is made of aluminum. Obviously that came with an upgraded cost. I'm paying an additional about $500 or $600 for that upgrade, but I think over time, I know they're higher quality, they're gonna perform better, they're gonna look better, but you know, this is gonna be a long-term rental property, or I'm gonna hold it for 10, 20 years, and hopefully that prevents having problems in the future with having to do maintenance and, you know, pay for costs that could come up. So these are the windows. I'm happy with how they look now. Some of them are already installed, they're looking good. Oh, 107 degrees. I don't know how these guys do this all day. End of day number 3 of the windows, siding, and doors. Last time I came by, they told me they were gonna install siding on the left and those 3 middle windows and then be done. So let's finish up day number 3. Oh, I don't know if y'all can see that, but got a cracked window. Can y'all see right here? Back. Oh shit. Okay, well, let's go try to find out who did this. Because they were fine whenever they were delivered. So that means the installer did it. Let's see if they're gonna act like they don't know what happened, or they're gonna lie, or they're gonna tell the truth. Let's see. Vatos, una ventana. Daniel.
Oh, like daño Milton.
Baño. No, atrás.
Atrás.
Aquí. Tu ver? Otro chalán?
Chelang. Chelang. Oh, bling.
So that is all for day number 3. So the installers said that the other worker, he was the one who installed the window. And I think he left just because they didn't really need him and they could have got done what they needed to without him today. These 3 guys said that, of course, the one who isn't here, I saw him installing the window. I didn't notice he broke it. But they said whenever he set the window in and installed it or whatever, that it broke. So it is what it is. I'm going to talk with the subcontractor that I hired, the main boss that I hired to do the siding, windows, and door installation. I'm going to talk to him and see if I can get him to cover, you know, at the end of the day, if it's a couple $100 or $100, I'll probably just cover it because these guys are out here working hard and I know they have very small margins. They can't afford to make mistakes, you know, like that could cost them a couple $100 because at the end of the day, they're working on such small margins. You know, they make good enough money with the volume they do, but they just can't afford to have mistakes on a job or it'll go bad. So anyways, I'll keep y'all updated. Today is Saturday evening. This is the status of the build. Monday, I had to deliver some more material so they can finish the siding. So that'll be here Monday afternoon. And then these guys will be back on Tuesday to finish all the siding. Between now and then, we're gonna install the roof deck. We're gonna start the rough end plumbing on the inside of the walls. But that's for another video. So I'll pick it up back Tuesday whenever we're finishing the siding and the exterior doors. All right, today is finally the last day of the windows and the siding and the exterior doors. It was planned to only last 2 or 3 days, and it's lasted much longer than that for a couple reasons. I'll go over later in the video, but I'm actually going to turn my truck around so we can load up this exterior door. The installers are pretty much all the way done. They just need to install this exterior door that I've been stowing in my garage so it doesn't get stolen. My garage is a wreck, so don't judge me. Okay, good. So, looks like we have maybe 10 more pieces of siding and install the front door, and siding will be done. You see it? Ouch. I was peeling a sticker off this window, went to look over here and saw a broken window. You know, as a builder, stuff always goes wrong. It's my decision on how I want to handle it. I've hired these guys with a pretty low labor rate. Instead of kind of penny pinching them and making them pay for it, I'll probably just go ahead and pay for it. I don't want to be that guy. Anyway, so that's a problem. We'll have to get that fixed. Tal vez solo poner de... Es solo 25 más días aquí y terminado. Sí. Oh, fácil. Bien. Sí, cuidado. Day 30 of the build. We're finally finished with the siding, windows, doors. This seemed to last way too long. I think we're only planning for this to last like 2 to 3 days, and I think it ended up lasting over a span of 8, 9, 10 days, way too long. Anyways, so here's what it looks like. We've got everything finished up pertaining to the siding, windows, and doors. There really wasn't too many problems with this kind of trade other than, you know, it was hot. The guys couldn't work too fast. I had to get some extra material shipped out here 2 or 3 times, it seemed like. So it is what it is. That's construction. So on this side of the house, only in this portion of the front of the house we're installing this panel siding. It came in 4x8 sheets. It's a little different look. It's only going on this front part of the house on the right, and on the left over here is the lap siding. This lap siding comes in different widths. I think we installed like a 6-inch wide lap siding, and I know they come in like 7 inches, 8 inches, or 9 inches, so they come like pretty wide. I decided to go with the shorter one because I think it kind of gives it a more contemporary look. Here's the windows. I decided to install black aluminum windows. The manufacturer is called Plygem, and I don't know anything about the efficiency, but they look good. They're aluminum. I ended up paying about $500 for the aluminum window option instead of the vinyl windows option. So that's the windows. Here's the front door. I decided to pay $2,800. I'll go over the cost here in a minute, but I decided to make quite the upgrade here on this front door. On my last home build, I installed like a $500 front door, and I was not happy with the quality. I didn't think it gives it, you know, like a real wow factor. But I think whenever this house is all finished and you walk in this front door, you know, this is your first impression. I decided to pay, you know, an extra $2,000 or $2,500 for this kind of door instead of a cheaper door. It's a black steel door that I purchased from a supplier here in Houston. I've got to buy the hardware. It's nice. So there's that. One thing I decided to do on this build that kind of gives it a little different look, it's not too common, is this overhang where the fascia, the front board is called the fascia, and then underneath that is called the soffit. That is called the roof overhang, and I decided to do a 2-foot overhang, 2 foot, 24 inches. Most houses, if you zoom in on my other house up there at the top, that house I believe has a 16-inch overhang, whereas this house here has a whole another 8 inches, so it makes it much larger. So there's one thing I did, and of course comes with extra cost as far as material. You got to buy a wider material, more square footage of material. Also, something I did is 8-inch fascia. So on the very front part of that roof overhang, it's 8 inches tall, 8 inches in comparison to 6 inches. On the other house is 6 inches. This one is 8 inches. It just gives it a more grand feeling. Gives it just, you know, a bigger look, bigger overhangs. I don't know, I like it. I'm happy with how it turns out. I think it looks good. Okay, so now we're on I guess what's the right side of the house. More lap siding on this side. This, I had to pay extra. In the previous video, I explained I had to pay extra to get this wall framed up because it's quite a drop off to over there, and it might affect the structural integrity if we didn't do that. So anyways, we framed that up, and right side of the house, here's the back. We got one window in the bathroom up there in the shower tub combo, and some more lap siding. Here's the back of the house. Not really too interesting, but we have some dryer vents and some bathroom fan vents up there. Here's the back door. All of this will get like regraded. We'll come back, we'll use some of that dirt to somewhat gradually grade this a little better. I think I'm gonna put some concrete steps here for you to walk into the back door. There's a guest bedroom window up there. Here's the back kitchen window. And here's the other side of the house, more lap siding. There's the Jack and Jill bathroom with a little small window up there. So here's the back door. This was a $500 back door. I could have installed a door just like this on the front, which is much smaller, less quality material. And you know, it cost $500 in comparison to $2,000 something I paid for that front door. So I could have saved $2,000 by installing this there, but this isn't something I'm, you know, too proud of as far as high quality or performance. It's a piece of shit, honestly. So I'll install on the back because it's not gonna affect the curb appeal. You know, the curb appeal comes from the street, of course. Whenever people are driving by or people are coming to look at the house, they want to be proud of what it looks like from the street, what everyone else sees. But on the back of the house, there ain't nothing back here. No one's gonna see it. It's gonna do its job. It's gonna be a door, functioning door, and it'll work for the back door. We've installed the HVAC rough and the plumbing rough in and the electrical rough in. So as you can see, we have HVAC ducts right there. Over here, we have some plumbing pipes. We have some electrical wires. This is gonna be the kitchen. So you have the water supply lines, the sink drain lines, electrical everywhere, electrical plugs for the refrigerator, outlet boxes. Then up here, you have these blue deals. It's gonna be the disc lights, which are referred to as can lights, but they don't really have a can anymore. They're just like a disc, LED disc. So all of the electrical rough-in HVAC work is done. I'm not really making a video specifically for that because it's not too interesting part of the build. It's not worth making a video on, but that is done. So the cost for this part of the build was the windows material. The 10 windows cost $5,975. The front door cost $2,863. The back door cost $546. The siding material, which consisted of all the Hardie lap siding, the fascia, the soffit boards, all that cost $6,595. And the labor to install all of that, the doors, the windows, and the siding, the same contractor did it, and I paid him $4,756. Now that we have the rough end done, all the siding and the cornice is done, all the electrical, HVAC, and the plumbing is done on the inside, we can proceed with, next will be on the inside will be the insulation, where I'm going to do spray foam insulation, so stay tuned for that video. That'll be the next video. And then on the exterior, I'm going to be doing a standing seam metal roof. So I'm not sure which video will come first, but make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on either one of those. Thanks for watching.